Hey, good morning. Welcome to the Morning Coffee, part of the Provoking Safety channel. You know, where we think, talk, and do safety with the intention of provoking safety at home and in the workplace. Happy Monday. Yeah, it's September 21st, the last day of summer. Yeah, I know. But you gotta look at it this way. The quicker that we get through 2020, the quicker we can get on to something else, because, 2020's been a stellar year.
Nuh-uh, not really.
Not. Today I want to talk to you about masks. Yeah. No, don't worry, I'm not piling on the COVID-19 thing. Well, not altogether, but somewhat. Anyway, the topic today is about masks. Number one, though, hey, you folks out there that don't like masks, hey, those of us that are wearing them because we have to, because we want to obey the law, we don't particularly care for them either. We'd rather not wear them if we didn't have to. But, hey, you know what? Rather than berate shopkeepers and store owners and store employees and throw things at them and so forth, and just be, an outright not nice person.
You know something? You're not nice.
Why don't you try writing your MLA or writing your councilman or something, speak out in a different manner versus, this knuckle-dragging foolishness. There we go. There's my rant about masks. Yeah, I know.
Well, I sort of got sidetracked.
And I understand. People think it's a conspiracy theory. Yeah, well...
Not everything is conspiracy theory.
No, not everything's a conspiracy theory. Before we get on to masks, because the idea is, with all of the smoke that's been about, do we wear these things? Do we wear these things? We'll talk about it in just a sec, but before we do that, let's just get into some letters and numbers. You've heard lots bantered about in the last 6 months. N, R, P, 95, 99, 100. What do they mean? So let's just look at it this way. N, just think not oil. Okay, so normal particulate. N for normal or N for not oil. Basically, they're not oil resistant. So they're not oil resistant to oil-based particulate. R is resistant to oil-based particulate. Not as good as P. Think petroleum-based or basically oil-based. So N, not oil. R, oil resistant. P, definitely oil resistant or pretty good oil resistance. The numbers: 95% of the particulate in the airborne environment. 99, 99%. 100, well, you guessed it, 100%. So there you go. Anyway, 95 starts at filtering anything that's bigger than 0.3 of a micron. Pretty small, considering the diameter of your human hair is about 60 microns. That being said, let's get into the article so that we can talk more about it. This weekend, I don't know about you, Calgary, I found Saturday was absolutely terrible. It was like living in a campfire. Sunday, not so bad, could go for a walk. It was pretty good. But I imagine with the wildfires still going on in the down south in the western United States that we might end up with some more smoke. So I noticed this article and it makes a lot of sense. So I thought, what the heck, you know what? Let's talk about it. So, can face masks that help prevent against COVID-19 also keep you safe from wildfire smoke? That all depends, okay? It depends on what mask you're wearing. Now, these surgical masks, the idea behind them, we'll just scroll down here. I got to hand it to the author. She actually consulted a pulmonary doctor, guy that specializes in the lungs. The use of masks has been mandated across many jurisdictions, both in Canada and the US, to prevent the spread of COVID-19 because the idea behind them is to keep stuff from traveling that way. Pretty neat. You conspiracy theorists, that doctors and nurses have been wearing them for decades, just during surgeries and procedures so that they wouldn't have droplets from their breath or their voice, and I doubt they're singing during surgery, but coughing or sneezing would not escape and infect the patient.
Science.
The thing is, they're not designed to stop particulate from wood smoke. If you consider it, homemade masks, surgical masks are made for that purpose or thought of for that purpose. This is a disposable N95 mask. Now, it's not a respirator. Respirators have cartridges and they have to be fitted, and you have to be fit tested because they have to be properly adjusted so you get a proper fit to your face. There's a process to it. These ones just have very tight elastics and a double elastic. You can cheat and make them tighter by tying a knot in these things, but trust me, they fit really tight against your face. Now, as I said, they're made to anything bigger than 0.3 microns and bigger, they filter out. Wood smoke, or the particulate in wood smoke, is usually 0.4 to 0.7 microns, as it says in the article right here. N95 masks work well. Just to qualify, the coronavirus is 0.12, so really not quite the thing to be filtered out by an N95 mask. I know what you're thinking. However, the doctor goes on further to say that coughs or sneezes, or any droplets in exhaled with speech,
to prevent you from speaking moistly.
The virus is contained in particles that are 5 microns and bigger. So you know what? Think of like a fish in a water bubble or whatever, and the mask is like a net. There you go. Think of it that way. N95 mask will stop it both ways. Little more expensive, little tight on the face, and they are uncomfortable wearing them for extended amount of time. Just have a look at some of the photographs of doctors and nurses that have had to work an 8-hour shift and have welts and bruises on their faces. Why? Because they believe that masks work. Go figure, doctors, nurses, scientists, I hope that gives you a bit more of an idea on what masks to use. Keep in mind one thing: if the air is smoky outside and you decide you want to go for a walk and you have respiratory problems already, like asthma or a COPD condition, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, yes, these things would filter out stuff, but they would likely make you even more uncomfortable. If you are an at-risk person, you're likely better off to go drive to a gym and pay a drop-in fee and walk on a treadmill. Just saying. Sunday was really good in Calgary. Went for an excellent walk in Edworthy. It was beautiful. Great. Hopefully, this morning's looking like it might not be too bad, but we'll see how the day goes by. Anyway, that's it for today. Think about it. Consider the masks you want to wear. It's just like any other PPE in the job site. Consider the environment you're in, the tasks you're going to perform, and then choose your PPE accordingly. Same works for recreation as well. If you like the content, do me a favor, click the like button below. If you didn't like it, well, you can go ahead. You can clobber that unlike button. Do me a favor, let me know why. If you're new to the channel and you haven't done so already, just do me a favor. Click that little subscribe button and ding the bell, and you'll get notified of new content. I've got more coffee to drink. I'll look forward to seeing you Tuesday. Take care. Oh, hey, don't forget. Until I see you again, think safety, talk safety, do safety, provoke it at home and in the workplace. Bye for now.